Hello world! In today's video, I am going to be using these e-file nail bits that I just got in the mail today from Amazon. I won't be removing the ring finger or the middle finger, but I will be doing the rest of the fingers because I don't like the designs on them. But this is my e-file that I also got from Amazon, and these are the nail bits that came with the file. It also came with a few sanding bands. Anyways, let's get to filing these nails down. So the bit that I'm going to use to remove the acrylic is this one right here. I'm not really sure what it's called, but I thought that it would be the best for me to use with how the angle of the nail goes. I'm just going to put it into my tool, lock it in, and then turn my machine on and start filing away the nails. They're not as coarse, so it took a little longer for me to file the acrylic away, but I'm sure that's because these files weren't made for taking acrylic off. But they are really good for when you're done laying the acrylic down and need to file off the excess acrylic to smooth the surface out.
The doors open, take that hot road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up, come to visit me. She say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a Pokeball.
So when I file, I try to get off as much product as I can so that I can slide it into the nail clipper and clip off the length so that I can file the natural nail without having to worry about how much more product I'll have to take off.
Open up, tear you out for Pokeball. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Need to deep breathe, heartache complications. Open up. Need to reread our conversation. Got me contemplation over our situation. Open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you on my...
I'm going to go ahead and finish up my thumb and do the rest of my fingers and be back when I'm done.
Take that hot road and hop in. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM.
I put my tips on, but I forgot to film it. But these are the tips that I use. They're just my press-on nails. I just make sure to measure them up to my fingers and glue them down halfway onto my nail. The acrylics that I'm using are the Mia Secret Natural Pink and Cover Pink. I also forgot to file and buff my nails down to blend them, so that's what I did. How I like to lay my acrylic down is by picking up a bead and putting it as close to the cuticle as I can, letting the acrylic flood my cuticles, then pulling the rest of the product down while holding my finger down at an angle. I started laying acrylic down back in 2018, but I stopped doing it for a while, so my skill set has gone backwards, so it's not my best work, but this is how I like to do it.
First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The doors open, take that hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's open. Take the high road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends.
So while I let my thumb cure, I'm going to go ahead and get out the little iridescent flakes that I have and some butterflies out that I got off of Amazon so that I can have them ready for when I'm ready to encapsulate my nails.
She's inappropriate, the way she's approaching us. I disassociate, exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up.
So what I'm going to do is pick up a little bead of the cover pink and put it down as close as I can to the cuticle, then fade it out towards the bottom of the nail so that I can have a little transition from the cover pink to a clear. So I made a mistake here, which was by getting a bead bigger than I needed, the first initial bead that I got, and then adding more acrylic on top of that. So it's not going to look as good as I wanted it to look. But anyways, I am using some of the monomer to pick up the little iridescent flakes to kind of put them on to the nail while the acrylic is wet, and then picking up some of the butterflies just around randomly. And then after that, I'm going to be getting some of the natural pink acrylic and encapsulating the design.
You won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's open.
So when I encapsulate, I like to get a bead that is wetter than I normally would so that I can just put it on and let it slide down so that I can completely cover the nail.
Request my chariot to get ya. The door's open. Take the high road and hop in. Open up, open up. Shut it down.
So right here is where I also made a mistake by adding more acrylic onto the acrylic that I already laid down, making it look very, very thick, which it should not look like that unless you're wearing longer nails. But I'm going to file it off anyways, so I just let it be. So for the pinky, I am going to do the same as I did with the thumb by laying the acrylic down as close as I can to the cuticle and pulling the rest of the product down. I'm sorry that you can't see it because I sometimes get into my zone and forget that I'm filming a video. And if you guys hear any noise in the background, that's just my family doing whatever that they do throughout the day while I'm filming.
First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. First impression.
When I'm done with my monomer, I like to store it away. So I use this old bottle that I got from a Kiss acrylic set from Walmart. I'm just going to put it in there and store it away for whenever I'm going to do something else with it. But now I'm going to go ahead and start filing my nails with a hand file, making sure that they're straight and the edges are crisp. When I'm done with that, I'm going to be using an e-file to take most of the bulk down.
First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up, tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up. Tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Need to deep breathe, heartache complications. Open up. Need to reread our conversation. Got me contemplation over our situation. Open up.
So the bit that I'm using is a safety bit from the little set that I got off of Amazon. I like this bit a lot because it didn't hurt me at all, and I didn't accidentally nick myself at all either because of the little rounded tip.
Take that high road and hop in. You OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in.
I'm going to finish filing down the nails and be back when I'm ready to paint my nails. So for the French tip, I'm going to use this blue that I got from a gift set off of Amazon and the top coat that came with it. And for the base color, I'm going to be using this Coselia gel polish in the number 31. I'm going to paint the entire nail in that color and then cure it for 60 seconds and do a second coat and then do the French tip on top of that and then cure it again for 60 seconds.
First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in.
I'm not doing anything else to the index finger, so I'm going to go ahead and top coat it and coat the bottom of it too so that it looks crystal clear.
If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children.
While I was doing the French tip, I didn't feel as confident as I did making the previous set of French tips. And I told myself that I was just going to go ahead and do it and either grow to like it, and if I didn't like it, then to just take it off and film another video of me doing a different design on it.
Open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up. Tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. vacations. Open up. Need to reread our conversation. Got me contemplation over our situation. Open up. You OPN. Hit you on BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN. Engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. You OPN. Hit you on BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN. Engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. Open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open up. Open, open.
So now that I am done, I'm going to use some alcohol to clean out my cuticles. So I'm going to be using this body oil as cuticle oil because I really love the smell of it.
Engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. Open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open.
And here are the nails all done. If you like this video, please leave a comment, like, and please subscribe. Please check out my Facebook and my Instagram, which will be in the description box below. If you try these nails, please show me. I would love to see it. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support.